Hello, today we're going to work on lesson 28 and we're going to first work on addition. We need to use addition to solve each problem. Let's look at number 1. For number 1, we have 9 plus 3 and 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. So we need to first add the numbers that are on the ones place. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So 15 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 5. You again have to add the numbers that are on the ones place. So 2 plus 5 is 7, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So we have 17 for the answer. Let's look at number 8. For number 8, we have 8 plus 4, which is 12. So 12 is the answer for number 8. Lastly, let's look at number 10. For number 10, we have 9 plus 6, and 9 plus 6 is 15. So 15 is the answer for number 10. Let's move on to the next page. For this part, we have subtraction instead of addition. So we need to now use subtraction to solve each problem. Let's look at number 1. We need to subtract 10 from 2 from 10. So 10 minus 2 is 8. So 8 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. For number 2, we need to subtract 3 from 15. So we need to first look at the numbers that are on the ones place. And 5 minus 3 is 2, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 12 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 5. We need to subtract 9 from 16, which is 7. Let's move on to number 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. So 6 is the answer for number 8. Lastly, let's move on to number 10. And for number 10, we have to subtract 8 from 20. But 8 is larger than 0, so we need to borrow from 2, which becomes 1, and 0 becomes 10. So now 10 minus 8 is 2, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 12 is the answer for number 10. Let's move on to the next page. For this part, we have fact family. So we need to form fact family equations with the given numbers. Let's look at number 1. For number 1, we have 6, 8, and 2. So we need to see if 6 and 2 adds up to 8. 6 plus 2 is 8, which is same as this number on the top. And also 2 plus 6 is also 8. Now we need to subtract these bottom numbers from the top number, which is 8. So 8 minus 6 is 2, which becomes the number that is on the right side. And now when we subtract 2 from 8, the answer is 6, which is also same as the number that is on the left side of the triangle. Let's look at number 3. So for number 3, we have 13, 20, and 7. like number 1, we need to see which number adds up together and which number subtracts together. So let's first add 13 and 7. 13 plus 7 becomes 20, which is same as the number that is on the top. And 7 plus 13 is also 20. And now we need to subtract these numbers from the top number, which is 20. 20 minus 13 is 7, which is corresponding to the number that is on the right side. And 20 minus 7 is 13. So all of these answers are corresponding to the numbers that are written on the triangle. Let's look at number 4. For number 4, we need to do the same thing, but we have different numbers, which is 10, 16, and 6. So 10 plus 6 becomes 16. Again, this is same as the number that is on the top. And 6 plus 10 is also 16. And now we need to subtract the numbers. 16 minus 6 is 10, which is corresponding to the number that is on the left side of the triangle. And 16 minus 10 is 6, which is same as the number that is on the right side of the triangle. Let's move on to the next page. For this page, we have word problems. Let's look at number 1. Gabriel found 20 frogs by the pond. Some of them hopped away, and now there are 7 left. How many frogs hopped away? So to find the answer, we need to subtract 7 from 20, which is the total number of frogs. However, 7 is greater than 0, so we need to borrow from 2, which becomes 1, and 0 becomes 10. So 10 minus 7 is 3, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 13 is the answer for number 1. Thank you.